Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. Now, if you were to file this video, I suppose you'd put it in the file marked, oh well, we all make mistakes. Over the last few days, you may have seen this on the television, but over the last few days, the authorities in Germany have been warning people to stay in, stay away, don't go out alone. Be careful of your animals, because there's a lioness, hungry and out there, dangerous animal, big claws, teeth, be careful. They called in the police, they called in the army, they called in special forces. They had snipers, they had animal experts, they had all sorts of traps set. It turns out it wasn't quite what they thought it was, because it certainly wasn't a lioness. They'd made a bit of a mistake. We're going to see what it is. Here goes. So this lion hunt that they had, or lioness hunt, our missing lion is actually a boar. Sheepish Germans call off the hunt for the beast of Berlin after admitting it is not a lioness. They've been on a Schweinejagd, a pig hunt. Do you know, and this is a funny thing, and people who speak German will understand this. If you ever see a group of Germans in a bar, it took me a long time to work out why this was the case, but if you see a bunch of Germans in the bar, and then one of them gets up to go, and the others will say, Schweinabend, right? Which literally means have a pig. So as one German leaves, the other will go, have a pig. It literally means good luck, because it comes from the old peasantry days where, you'd have to have a bit of luck, because you had to be quite rich to own animals, Peasants worked the ground and were given bits and bobs. But, to actually own a pig, that took a bit of effort. And so to own a pig, you were considered very lucky. So, yes, Schweinabend means good luck. Things you learn, eh? Anyway, police were alerted to a loose animal in, Kleinmachnow, near Berlin, on Wednesday. Authorities have said there is no longer an acute danger to people in the area because it's just Peppa Pig, not Elsa the Lioness. They've kind of got it wrong. How on earth can you mistake a pig for a lion? I don't know what the level of education in German schools is these days, but I didn't think it had fallen that far. I mean, they are quite obviously completely different looking things, aren't they? Anyway, sheepish authorities in Germany have called off the hunt for a loose lioness after admitting the missing animal is actually a boar. Yeah. Authorities determined on Friday there's no acute danger to people in Kleinmachnow on the edge of Berlin, where a potentially dangerous animal was spotted. Well, I think the potentially dangerous animal is soon to be sausages, isn't it? Let's be honest. A search turned up no sign of such a predator, and experts who analysed the video have concluded it was likely a wild boar. And so they've sent everybody home. Special forces are no longer needed. It's just sad, isn't it? It's sad. Police were alerted to the animal around midnight on Wednesday when people reported what appeared to be a big cat chasing a wild boar. It looks like it may have been another wild boar, perhaps a male chasing a woman. A wild boar with a midnight hard-on. Who knows? These things happen. This is Germany, after all. Famous for advertising computer magazines with a couple in bed having sex with a computer. I shit you not, you can Google that. Anyway, based on that and subsequent sighting of their own, police initially concluded the animal was apparently a lioness. Well, we know they can't be the lioness. All the lionesses are in New Zealand playing football. Huh? See what I did there? Huh? Anyway, yeah, that does not look like a lioness. It's the wrong shape, wrong colour, wrong size. I mean, if you know the sort of size of low-level thing, no, it's a pig. Lioness, my arse. Anyway, it proved elusive in searches on Thursday and Friday in the flat wooded area. Strange, a flat wooded area, just where pigs like to live, as opposed to wide open grasslands where lionesses like to live. Lions, I mean, this is the other thing. Why do they call lions the king of the jungle? Firstly, jungle is specific to India. Secondly, lions live on the plains, not in the rainforest. It's a joke, isn't it? These people are morons. Anyway, several reported sightings went unconfirmed. In one case on Friday, police only found a family of wild boars. It's likely to be boars, isn't it? Let's be honest. That's what it is. So, you're going to have someone is very embarrassed. Look, they've called this lot out. Look, all this lot, they're out there, the Polizei. Yeah, they've got the old Polizei out. And They'll go out, they're going to go, oh, it's a lioness. Oh, let's hang around. Okay, let's get this. And then they're all going to take pictures of it and that. Yeah, it's a pig. Hardly a dangerous animal. God almighty, they're not serious, are they? Look. Deary me. Deary me. Oh well, we'll call it the bits there. It's just funny, isn't it? Typical bloody Germans, overreacting as always, you know. Wouldn't have happened 80 years ago. So there you are. I mean, you've got to say, and I just think this is odd, that if you consider how many sausages your average German eats, and boy, do they eat a lot. When I lived in Germany, you know, I was actually surprised at how many sausages the Germans eat. And don't get me wrong, though, the Wurst is to die for. The Wurst is the best. Currywurst, bratwurst, you name it. I love currywurst. Anyway, tons of sausages. Now, given that the average German eats about 200 sausages a day, you'd think that the average German would know what a bloody pig looks like. Seriously? How can you mistake a pig for a lion? It is ridiculous. Now, here's an interesting thing. Volkswagen, they have a component number, and it is, this particular component is the biggest selling individual component that Volkswagen make. And that is a component number. If you ask for it, you'll get it, and it is a sausage. It's absolutely true. They used to keep pig farms next to the car plants, and they'd process the pigs and turn them into sausages, and they'd feed the the car workers these sausages from their own pig farms. And the sausages had a component number so they could track costs and things. And it was the biggest selling component that VW ever built. And to this day, they don't have the pig farms anymore, but to the day they still have the component, and they still feed the workers the sausages, and it's the same one. To this day, they still own the pig farms. They just don't have them next to the car plants. But VW still have their own pig farms. This is absolutely true. And everyone used to get free sausages when they worked for them, and then they could buy stuff to go home and take the sausages home. Unbelievable. But yeah, I mean, that's the average German. They do eat a lot of sausages. So how do they not know? How do they not know a pig? And also, that picture when you got all the cops looking around. So you got all these policemen standing there going, what are you here for? We've got to try and find a pig. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. I have a very low opinion of policemen. If anyone who watches my channel regularly will know, I do so many reports on the police. So, hi. Yeah, we don't like policemen too much because a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are complete and utter bastards and do the most terrible, awful things. And they do drag the rest down. But it's the ones who don't dob the others in, which is why, you know, they generally are pretty bad because they don't say, the good ones don't tell up on the bad ones. So they're all bad. Anyway, I shall round off there. I just thought this was a funny story. Half of Germany up in arms about a bloody lioness, and it turns out it's a pig. What a joke. Peppa Pig. Anyway, until next time, stay safe, stay well, and don't go on a Schweinejagd. Not alone. To be fair, boars do have the males, really big horns. They can be dangerous, so I'm joking about it, but they can actually be nasty. Anyway, bye.